How solid is your tech career foundation? Are you building your tech leadership career on a rock solid foundation that can withstand the inevitable storms of your life, of your career, of work? Or are you building a house of cards? So, in this video, I'm going to share 5 questions to ask yourself to determine right now, in this moment, how solid your career foundation is. So I'm going to dive right in, but I'm not going to forget to introduce myself just in case you're new here. Hi there, I'm Jen Bunk. I am a career coach for technical leaders, and I help technical leaders just like you to build your dream careers. So let's dive into the 5 questions. The first question, these are all, I believe, yes or no questions. So they're designed to be super easy to answer, right? So you can do this right along with this video, and you're going to get a score between 0 and 5. The higher you score, the more solid your career foundation. Pretty simple, right? And the idea here is that it's hell yes or no. That's the basic decision-making framework that we teach our clients when it comes to stuff like this. Like, in other words, evaluating what I want, evaluating where I'm at right now. It's hell yes or no. It's whole body yes. It makes my heart sing. It's like, oh my God, that is such a yes. And if it's not a yes, it's a no. In other words, set a high bar. You are, after all, an amazing, intelligent technical leader. So I encourage you to set a high bar for yourself. And I also encourage you to bring some grace and love and acceptance when it's a no. A no doesn't mean you're a terrible, god-awful bad person. It simply means, actually, what a great opportunity for expansion. I just identified an opportunity for expansion. And I want you to identify multiple opportunities for expansion every single day. So today, I will help you do that with these 5 questions. Question number 1, have you written down your career vision for the next 5 years? Is it written down somewhere, either in a notebook? Is it in a Google Doc? Have you written down, here's what I see for my career in the next 5 years? That's probably the easiest one to answer, because either you have it or you don't. Doesn't matter how good it is. We're going to get to that in a second. Doesn't matter how you feel about it. We're going to get to that in a second. But have you written it down, yes or no? If it's not written down, no. There you go. There's an area for expansion, something that you might want to do. Second question, does it make your heart sing? So obviously, if you haven't written it down, it can't make your heart sing. So that's also going to be a no. If you have written it down, or maybe you just pause the video and you're like, oh, wow, great idea. I'm going to go write it down. Here's my vision for my career. Read it back. Does it make your heart sing? Do you get chills? That's what I mean, right? Are you like so stoked about it? 100% hell yes. That's where I want to be in 5 years. If it's not that, then it's a no. And it's time to refine it. It's time to write a vision for yourself that does make your heart sing. For some of you, it's simply a matter of the wording and getting the most precise, calibrated, dialed in wording. But for some of you, your mindset is getting in the way. Your emotional home is getting in the way. There's other things that are getting in the way that you could write the best vision statement possible, but it still wouldn't make your heart sing because you got some hard armor. And that's what the next questions get to. Question number 3, do you feel confident that your career in 5 years will be better than now? Do you feel confident that your career in 5 years will be better than your career now? Be honest. Hell yes or no. And the opportunity there, if it's a no, like, first of all, if it's a yes, like, celebrate the heck out of that. Celebrate the heck out of that hell yes, because that means that you've done the work. Maybe you're one of our clients. Maybe you're working with another awesome career coach. Maybe you've done the work yourself, or maybe you're working with a variety of different people, and you've gotten the clarity. It's been years and years and years, and 5 years ago you weren't confident, but now you are. Awesome. And if you are someone who is closer to retirement, just alter the question so that it's like appropriate for you, right? So if you're like, well, I'm going to be retired in 5 years, like it's like get curious about it, right? It's like these questions are not set in stone. So it could be something like, so if you're 5 or fewer years away from retirement or what you want or what you want retirement to look like, do you feel confident that you can even just say like what your life that your life right now that your life in 5 years will be better than it is right now. You could certainly do that. So like my life in retirement 5 years from now is going to be way better than it is right now. And better in the sense that like it's whatever you want to make it mean. It's not meant to like judge the right now. It's not meant to make you wrong for living the life that you are right now. It's just that there's always another layer of awesome. There's always another level that's possible. And I know that those of you, or most of you who watch my content, want to unearth more awesome. So that's question number 3. Do you feel confident that your career in 5 years is better than it is right now? And if you don't, then that's an opportunity for expansion. That's an opportunity to cultivate your confidence. Now, confidence comes from the external for sure. I'm not going to pretend that getting external things doesn't make us more confident. It absolutely does. So that's a piece of it. People are like, ugh, I'm not confident because I haven't gotten the raise. Okay, got it. Like if I got the raise, then I'd be confident. Like I get it. Like acknowledge that external piece of it. But confidence ultimately is cultivated within. It's an inside job. So if you need help with that, we do have a confidence course. It's called is it 5 or 6? I actually forget how many. 6 micro habits. It might be 5. I don't want to overpromise on that one. It's several micro habits to develop one at a time to shift from a place of feeling fear and worry and anxiety to a place of confidence. So thepeoplestack.com/confidence. If you want to enroll in that course, it's a DFY course. No, not DFY. Sorry, DIY course. We don't do your confidence for you. It's DIY in the sense that it's all do it by yourself kind of course. Work through the modules, and you can do it on your own time and in your own at your own pace. Thepeoplestack.com/confidence. Question number 4. During the average week, so this actually isn't a yes or no question, I lied. During the average week, how many times do you get stressed about work? During the average week, how many times do you get stressed about work? And with this one, I want you to check in. Like, I'm not going to tell you, like, if the answer is 3 or higher, or 5 or higher, or 1 or higher, then you have an opportunity for expansion. Actually, if the answer is anything more than 0, then you have an opportunity for expansion. And you might be saying, what? That's even possible to like not feel stressed about work at all during the course of a week? Yeah. Yeah. And many of our clients would report that. And I would report that. Is it every single week? No. But on the average week, how many times do I get stressed about work? 0 to 1. Sometimes 2 if the going really gets tough. That is my standard, my bar for me and for our clients. But again, this isn't like you better do this or else, or you're wrong, or you should be so ashamed if it's not. It's just, that's actually what's possible. I'm telling you it's possible. Not to make you wrong, but to excite you. So whatever number you came up with on the average week, how many times have you gotten stressed about work? And if that's like too overwhelming, just think about yesterday. How many times did you get stressed about work yesterday? Individual instances of, oh my God, this is so stressing me out. I'm so angry. I'm so frustrated. This is so annoying. I'm so impatient. I can't believe that this is happening. I'm worried. I'm anxious. I'm fearful. Any disempowering, any sort of contraction around work. How many times does that happen? Average day or average week? The goal would be 0 to 1 time per day per week. So check in. And there's multiple layers to this, so I can't diagnose this, and I don't have just one PeopleStack resource to share with you because that could be happening for so many different reasons. But it's information, it's data, it's an area for expansion that I would say for most of you, be honest with yourself. That is an area of expansion for most of you. Last question. Does your current job align with your core essence? Does your current job align with your core essence? What do I mean by your core essence? This is the God within, the universe within. This is the life force within you. This is the nugget of it's your soul, right? Or you might think about it as the nugget of your soul that has to do with your income generating activities. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here-ness. It's my dharma. It's my purpose. Does my current work align with that? With what I know I'm capable of, with why I know I'm here? Does it, yes or no? And if it's no, then there's opportunity for expansion. There's opportunity for shifting. There's opportunity to take a look. Okay, how do I make it even more aligned? Step by step by step. And if you're not sure what your purpose is, so there's your vision for your career, which hopefully aligns with your purpose. If you're not sure what it is, then that's also something to potentially work on if you want to. This is all your choice. This is not, again, there's no blame, there's no shame. We don't play the make wrong game here at the PeopleStack. Not here, not with clients. And we don't play the you must do this or else. We don't play that this is your homework and you must do it or else you're going to get an F. No, it's your choice. Because it wouldn't work any other way. It doesn't with any human, but particularly with you, badass technical leaders that you are, highly intelligent, highly motivated, and some of you will absolutely admit it, really stubborn. I'm stubborn, right? It's almost like the smarter you are, the more that you've achieved, the more stubborn you are. Yeah, that's correct. Because it's like, no, it's like, I want to do this my way. That's why you've achieved so much. It's why you're so amazing right now. In all the ways, even though you can't see it. It's because you're like, no, I'm going to do this my way. So I'm not going to tell you to do it my way. I'm going to share questions. I'm going to share perspectives. I'm going to share opportunities for you to then say, all right, how do I take this in and make it my own? And that's what I would encourage you to do with these 5 questions. I'll go over them one more time. Number 1, have you written down your career vision for the next 5 years? Number 2, does it make your heart sing? Number 3, do you feel confident that your career in 5 years or your life in 5 years will be better than now? Number 4, during the average week or day, how many times do you get stressed about work? And number 5, does your current job align with your core essence, with your core life's purpose? And one thing that I do want to point out about this, and some of you may notice it, especially if you're a long-time listener, PeopleStack client, something like that, these 5 questions align with 4 core pillars at the PeopleStack: strategy, mindset, heart set, soul set. So the first 2 questions are strategy. The 3rd question around confidence is mindset. The 4th question around stress is heart set, because that's more about emotion. And then the last question is around soul set, your core essence, your core purpose. So whenever you're thinking about feeling into envisioning anything about your career, I encourage you to use that 4-part framework. Strategy. Yeah, and most people stop there. Most career coaches, life coaches, leadership coaches, executive coaches, stop there. It's all strategy. Look, strategy is important. Of course it is. So are tactics too. But then you're forgetting 3/4 of the pie. It's like you order a whole pizza and you only get 2 or 3 slices. It's like, what the hell? Where's the rest? So the rest is the mindset. These are your perspectives. These are your thoughts. These are the stories you tell yourself and the shifts that are available to make. So, like, for example, it's around confidence. What do I tell myself? What are the stories I tell myself? What are my beliefs about confidence? And then there's heart set. I define this more as your emotions, your emotional home where you live, and the experience of all the emotions that we feel. And so that's why this question was around stress. And then soul set. This is around your spirituality, your religion, if you follow one. It's about your core purpose. And beyond yourself, do you believe in a larger, grander force or energy that surrounds us, penetrates us, and protects us, and that we have access to? That's what the soul set is about. So that's why, does your career align with your core essence? So answer these 5 questions. And if you want to take the confidence course, if that's a piece, and you find that that's a piece that many people need help with, so that's thepeoplestack.com/confidence. And another resource that I can share with you that's related to all of this is the strategy stuff. Like, the strategy is important if you need help crafting that vision, crafting a mission, right? A vision is, here's what I see for myself. The mission is more all encompassing, which also includes statements about your values and the outcomes you're going to deliver, the quantifiable, qualitative and quantitative outcomes, both in your career and then how you're leveraging your career to make the rest of your life even more amazing as well. So if you want help with that, comment career clarity down below, and I will send you our PDF, which walks you through how to write a career vision and mission statement. It's fill in the blanks. It'll probably take you, all told, 2 or 3 hours. You can break it up into a few sessions. And at the end of it, you're going to be able to answer, especially if you do put your heart into it, you're going to be able to answer yes on questions 1 and 2. And that's going to really get you going. All right, guys. So if you want that, comment career clarity down below. So you want to build a solid foundation for your career because you don't want it tumbling at the merest gust of wind. Take care.